Welcome back to my show. I'm the Beer Adventurer.
I'm Carissa.
And on this episode, I've got one from Highwire. This one is the Pink Lemonade Sour Session Ale. Okay, so we're 4.2. Highwire's originally out of Asheville, but they have brew pubs like expanding. They're in Tennessee now, more than one now. I think they're even opening another one.
Really?
In like Nashville.
Really?
There was one in Knoxville and a couple other places.
Yeah, I knew there was one in Knoxville.
Yeah. Now, one of theirs is literally like just a mile or two away from my granny's house, like where my dad grew up. So
in Asheville.
Highwire's got a look in my heart.
Been there.
Yeah, they're pretty great.
Yeah.
All right, pink lemonade.
It is little pink.
Now, this one says it's unfiltered. Kind of like Carissa when she has a buzz.
What he's talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
So
Ooh, look at all the sediment.
Yeah, it says it's unfiltered.
Wow. I wasn't expecting all that.
Pink Lemonade Sour Session Ale was brewed for our love of sunshine and hanging with friends in the warmer months. This incredibly crushable and refreshing fruited sour beer was created with some of our favorite summer ingredients. Raspberry fruit sweetness is balanced with just the right amount of lemony zip from lemon peel and nostalgic candied lemon aromas from lemongrass. It says on here they're like really low on hops, middle of the way it's sour, and a little bit low on the color. Like, yeah, okay. All right.
It smells like a sour. It has
It
that
does.
fermenty, earthy.
I've been kind of digging sours lately.
I have too. I like sours.
All right. It's a session sour. It doesn't like grab you by the boo-boo. But you got a little bit of sour.
That is a mild sour. I like it.
I taste the raspberries. I taste the lemon.
But that is not overwhelming sour.
Well, that's the session thing
I like
going
that.
on. It's crisp and refreshing. Yeah.
Like my jaws don't hurt.
Yeah. I like that.
I do too.
You know, every now and then I read a can and it's like the marketing team wrote a bunch of stuff without trying the beer. No.
Yeah.
Somebody drank this beer and went, "This is the way I feel," and that's it.
Yeah.
4.2. I mean, that's a day drinking content.
I always have to be sober during the day.
No, it's so you can start during the day and you're not freaking Irish yoga by 6 o'clock.
Irish yoga. I've heard of goat yoga. I've heard of all kinds of Irish yoga.
Irish yoga. It's the meme. Once you've drank so much, you're just laying on stuff upside down. Come on, my family's Irish and Scottish. Like,
So instead of doing yoga with the goats, you're laying on the goats.
Yes. You're usually just kind of passed out in your seat.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like I said, I've been getting into sours,
I like
more and more sour. And a lot of times if you read something, one of these cans, they'll say like a session IPA or session sour or something like that. And they tend to mean, in general, they tend to be a little lower alcohol content and a little milder. Because session, they mean like, hey, you didn't drink one and move on to a different beer. You had a couple of these.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so, which I'm a big session beer fan. I mean, now, granted, if it's your preferred beer, or if it's your preferred style, you can session damn near anything. I mean, I've got friends that can session, Russian Imperial Stouts. They can't do anything afterwards, but and I, I think like to me like I really love that session beer because if it's got a flavor that I like, that I want to have
Over
three of them,
yeah,
and I can sit there and sip on them and do shit.
right, yeah,
Like I can hang out with my buddies and drink 3 or 4 of them and not be smashed.
right.
I mean, sometimes I like a nice 10% alcohol beer, but sometimes
Every day after work.
sometimes I just want
Not really.
like
Yeah, just
sometimes I want a
chill.
shandy, man.
Yeah.
It's low alc. I just
love
drink a
shandies.
handful of them and relax. You know, and this I think is a stupendous, SAT words. This is a stupendous session sour.
I like it a lot.
You know, I've had lots and lots of high wire beers because when I go to Asheville, I'll grab high wire beers and drink them at the house. I can get them in this area of West Tennessee now, and I pick them up. They make a lot of what I consider sessionable day drink beers.
Yeah.
Like they make a lot of fridge beers,
Yeah,
which I know there's a lot of breweries that pride themselves on making like the most crazy, obscure, wild things and that's cool. We need those, but we also need fridge beers.
yeah,
Stuff that you want to keep multiple in the fridge often.
right.
And there's honestly, for the average drinker, there's not a lot of fridge beer sours.
No, no.
No, I mean the sour heads might keep boatloads of hard,
But you're not drinking like 3 or 4.
But are you drinking? Yeah, are you drinking 3 of those in a row?
Yeah, no.
But
I'm not.
I mean, this is a beer fridge beer,
Yeah,
and
I think so.
I'm happy
Yeah,
with that.
I think so. I could drink more than one of these in a
I think I
row.
would.
Yeah.
I really like the smell too.
It has a very sour beer smell.
But
It
I
has
like
that
it.
earthiness that you usually get.
I like the way it kind of swirls in your mouth, but then it just kind of.
It doesn't have that horrible lingering sour aftertaste that a lot of sours have. It's sour on the back end, but it's not, oh my God, my jaws are just killing me.
No.
Sour. Yeah, it's very pleasant.
I think it's a good overall beer.
Y'all know I'm all about the aftertaste. If
Yeah.
it's offensive, I'm going to let you know.
But I mean, like even taking away the fact that I'm a fan of the brewery, that's just a good beer.
Yeah, it is. It's a very good.
That's a good beer.
It's a very good sour. If you're trying to just get into sours, that's a really good.
Yeah, session
Starting
sours.
point, yeah.
Session sours, Berliner Weiss, things like
Yeah.
that. Even some kettle sours.
Yeah.
I would wait a little bit on spontaneous sours and stuff like that. I don't know. Give them a shot. You may dig them. I'm a big fan of try your buddy's beer.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a big fan of get 2 different things, sample.
Yeah.
That's how you find stuff without wind up with a $8 beer that you think sucks.
Yep. Very true.
So, and I mean, remember, just because you think it sucks doesn't mean
Means
your
somebody else.
homeboy doesn't just
Right.
like love it.
Yep.
We've all got different tastes. Well, if you guys are digging this video, that means you got good taste. And if you hit the like button, it lets me know you care. And it lets YouTube know that this was a great video. And I think it has been so far. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. And if you subscribe, you will get at least 3 a week. Every now and then I put out a couple more. It just depends on how often I could get my friends to drink beer with me. Now, let's see. In the comments, we can talk about, are you into the sours?
Have you
Are
tried a
not?
sour? Have
Yeah.
you ever-
Like, what's the sour you like? What's that session sour you like? I love talking to people in the comments. Now, in our description, I'll put what I can find about this beer. You'll also find links to social media and merch and stuff. Hey, because you might have been digging the Drink Good Beer with Good Friends shirt. This is available on that site. Even in this design is available in many different formats. And you buy them, I get some money, I spend that money on beer.
I made more videos.
Yeah. So let's get down to it. The most important part of all review, did you dig it?
Yes.
I did. I like it. Would you have another?
Yes.
Yeah, I would definitely have another. Does it have any seekability? Yeah, it does. It's worth looking for.
Yeah.
I think this one's nice.
Yeah.
Does it have any food pairings? Yeah, I think things like this are good for spicy things like hot wings, Cajun food. They can stand up to some really bold things. But I could have it on a freaking turkey sandwich. I think the mild sours work really well as dinner beers.
Yeah.
But I think where this one's going to shine is while you're hanging out in the back porch.
Oh yeah.
Kicking it with your neighborhood, grilling out, watching the kids play ball, that kind of stuff. Just goofing off.
Yeah.
This is a good goofing off beer. Because it's not even strong enough where you have 3 of them and now you can't take care of business. Yeah. Now, on a scale of 1 pint to 10 pints, 1's the lowest, 10's the highest.
It's a 7.
Absolutely. Yeah. I really don't know what it'd be to be an 8. I don't know.
It's very solid 7 though. It's definitely above average.
Well above average. Maybe if I could find it really easy.
No.
Because I would drink this year round. Honestly, it might be. It might be beer fridge status if I could get it on a regular basis. Because I could see having 2 or 3 of these at all times in the fridge and be completely happy with that. Because I would have friends that might not like that style. Dude, pour this, take a drink.
Right.
Other than that, I think it's fantastic. Highwire, you've done well again.
Always.
And until your next beer adventure.
Cheers.